I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. A ridge of high pressure over the western U.S. serves as a block for thunderstorm development and keeps our forecast mostly dry all the way through Thursday. After seasonal highs in the low to mid-80s this afternoon, that ridge of high pressure strengthening slightly towards the plains tomorrow for warmer highs in the mid to upper 80s. A cold front slipping south from the Dakotas tomorrow night drops our highs mostly to the mid-70s to the low 80s for Sunday and Labor Day. The exception, northwest Kansas, where highs stay in the mid to upper 80s. Tuesday through Thursday, slightly warmer with widespread highs in the 80s. The current forecast is dry, but a cold front may trigger a few thunderstorms as soon as Wednesday afternoon and evening. It stays mild to fairly warm in the long-term forecast. Nebraska and Kansas temperatures are likely to be slightly warmer than normal Wednesday through every day of Husker Harvest Days or through September 12th. By the time Husker Harvest Days rolls around, central Nebraska highs are usually in the upper 70s with average overnight lows in the low 50s. Slightly below normal rainfall is the general trend for Wednesday through September 12th for Nebraska and Kansas. Key weather factors influencing the markets include recent heat and dryness in the southern and eastern Corn Belt, rain and wind in the northern plains and Canadian prairies, and cold and dry weather ahead of the South American spring. The next few days, a cold front crossing the Midwest and Northeast generates heavy rain and locally severe thunderstorms. The tail of the front stalls across the south-central U.S. and enhances rainfall, especially across the southern plains and the western Gulf Coast. 5-day rain totals could reach 2 to 4 inches in parts of Texas, with much higher amounts possible in coastal sections of Texas and Louisiana. Across the rest of the southern and eastern U.S. and the lower Midwest, rain could total 1 to 3 inches. For eastern and southern areas of the Corn Belt that don't see much or any rain, crop stress is increasing, and late drought development may decrease yields. Another front moves through the Midwest the mid to late part of next week, but not much rain is expected. Behind this weekend's cold front, cool and dry air overspreads the lower Midwest and Northeast. Mostly dry weather prevails the next 5 days from the Pacific coast to the northern and central plains in the upper Midwest. Towards the northern plains and Canadian prairies, previous rain has caused quality problems and delays for wheat harvest. The northern plains and Canadian prairies are drier the next few days before a chance of light rain for Tuesday and Wednesday. Rain next week in the Canadian prairies could come with some high winds. Northern and central Brazil need rain before wet season rains and planting next month. Southern Brazil is a little better, but only expects lighter and mostly spotty rains through next month. For Argentina, Buenos Aires has better soil moisture, but most of Argentina remains very dry ahead of corn planting. Another concern is cold air that has led to damaging frost and freezes in Argentina and southern Brazil for the wheat crop. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.